Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Can I acknowledge Stephen as our moderator and Anastasia Palaszczuk, ladies and gentlemen. Well, this is a very important election for Queensland. It's an election that sees us either go forward and capitalise on the hard-won gains of the last few years or go backwards. I was elected with my team only 3 years ago to frankly sort out a mess, to get the economy going, to create jobs, to repair the state's finances, and to set a path forward for Queensland in the coming years. Now, we've made a lot of progress. We have made a lot of progress in turning around our hospitals, improving the education for our kids in our schools, improving the safety for all Queenslanders in their daily lives. We've done that because we've cut wasteful, inefficient government expenditure and bureaucracy. We've focused on getting the expenses of government under control. We have been true to our promise to cut the cost of living. We've reduced tax on the family home, $7,000. We've actually frozen family car rego over the term. We have made sure that we've seen the first ever statewide reduction in public transport fares with the reduction of the carbon tax. And there are other things that we have done. The point I'm making is that next year, 15-16, for the first time in a decade, Queensland will not have to borrow any more money because we will have a fiscal surplus. After 10 years of multi-billion-dollar deficits, we will have a fiscal surplus of $330 million and surpluses projected after that. But the trouble is, ladies and gentlemen, we still will have getting towards $80 billion worth of debt incurred in the most part by the Australian Labor Party over their years in office, and that is a huge obstacle holding Queensland back. So what we're proposing in this campaign is to go forward with a very clear and strong plan. What is that plan? Well, the essential part of the plan is the Queensland Plan. This is a document that was created over the last 18 months in partnership and consultation with the Queensland community. Some 80,000 men and women, boys and girls, were involved in putting together the Queensland Plan. We have legislated that because it sets out the sort of state that we want. It talks about clear goals and targets in health and education, in terms of the environment, but most importantly, it talks about the jobs of tomorrow, the way we want to create jobs and opportunity for our people. Now, to do that, we need to back it up with investment. Investment in job-creating infrastructure, investment that will allow the state to go forward. Now, I say this today. This is a growing state. The population is currently about 4.7 million. It will go to 7 million in about 20 years' time, and we must invest in the future. We'll have 400,000 more kids in schools, 650,000 people more over the age of 65, myself included, and we must responsibly invest in the future. So my team has a strong plan. It's the people's plan. We have a plan to lease assets so we can get the proceeds in to deal with debt, to invest in infrastructure, 25,000 jobs in $8.6 billion worth of economic building infrastructure, and actually take Queensland forward, giving them the schools, the hospitals, the roads, the bridges, the community facilities that Queenslanders are not just saying that they want, but that they need. That's the vision I have, a strong plan for the future, a strong team, certainty in a time of uncertainty, and most assuredly, ladies and gentlemen, a plan for job creation and a means to fund the future of this great state.
Ms. Palaszczuk.